everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. My name is Big Bill. How are y'all doing today? As I am doing good, as I hope y'all had a wonderful week, and I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend. Sorry, I was trying to let the Jake break do some talking there. I guess it didn't want to. Or I was in the wrong gear, but anyways, guys, how are y'all doing today? As I'm doing good. As I once again hope y'all had a wonderful week. Hope you guys are gonna have a wonderful weekend. Weather over here in Pennsylvania looks like we're gonna have another wet weekend. But good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you guys are watching from. Happy Friday. It's Friday, April 11th. Well, for you guys, for me, it's still Wednesday. Well, it's actually Wednesday. I'm recording on Wednesday, uploading for a Friday. That way we can end the week on a high note. So yeah. Take up the whole corner. Before we get too far into this video, I just want to clarify. This is a question that I got asked privately about the Rogers Lowboy. The question is, can you pick a different color to haul the loads? Yes, absolutely. I think the three main colors are blue, black, and red. I think we've been hauling with the red. This time I selected the blue, as you can see, and it's a very nice blue. I actually quite like it. It does go with the truck a little bit. You can put a metallic paint scheme on this trailer, and if you guys want me to, I can. Well, actually, I'll probably show it to you in this video. Since we're talking about one of these two mods that we run over here. I know we're on a trend here of oversized loads, oversized, heavy, wide, you name it. It's in that category. Rogers Lowboy from Pizzlers, which great trailer, great mod. And I cannot speak enough about this trailer mod. Pizzler himself, great person, great modder, very good with the mods. Haven't had any problem with any of his trailer mods. Haven't any problems with his Peterbilt 389. I've had I tested on a different profile his Peterbilt 389. Really good truck. I'm not gonna go into a depth about the truck, but his trailers, container trailer, logging trailer, and a few of his grain trailers I've had. I do have fairly good trailers. Check them out. Just like John Ruda and his Peterbilt 389 glider mod and his other truck mods that I use. Check them out. So that's why the links are down below in the description. So yeah. So we have left Vernal, Utah. I know. I've been trying to say that name here for a little bit. We have left Vernal, Utah. We are fully loaded, as you guys can tell. Oh, here, into this little area. Probably because we're going through a company right there. Looks like they operate both sides of the property. Yeah, could have hooked it wide. Oh, look at that scenery. Look at that sun. Beautiful. Oh, I know where we're at now. It's been a while since I've been exploring this side, or where we're at right now. Truck needs a map, I think. got a few things to talk about. Well, mainly NASCAR and a few other things. Alexander Ovechkin of the Washington Capitals. Congratulations on passing Wayne Gretzky on the NHL goal record. Even though I'm not a Capitals fan, I'm a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, as you guys may know. Congratulations to Alexander Ovechkin. He's probably one of our best rivals. Well, actually, the Capitals in general are probably our best rivals, other than the Philadelphia Flyers. So, congratulations to him. Well deserved. Great guy. Great player. Can't say nothing wrong about the guy. Love the videos of him and his son. So, I know a couple of our guys on our team, I think Crosby and Malkin, both sent out congratulatory videos. So yeah. But anyway, the great one was there. Glad to see Wayne Gretzky. I think we all knew Wayne Gretzky was going to be there once he knew Ovechkin was going to beat his record, which we all know records are meant to be broken, and that was one record a lot of people thought was never going to break. And it's over. So. Oh, I guess I better say this. Before we do get too far into the NASCAR talk and before any other sports talk, I do want to clarify. Bart's trailer mods, they're fully working. Fizzler's trailer mods are fully working. The trailers, the trucks are fully working. There hasn't been any problems that I've seen or have heard. So I just want to let everyone know. If you guys don't know already, so. Well, we're going to jump to the map here shortly, but let's talk about today's load. We are hauling a Komatsu D155 AXI crawler dozer. Yeah, we're not going to type all of that, don't worry. We're going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're going to Newmount. They're expecting us at 4:51 p.m. to Thursday, 11:31 p.m. Job income is $33,154. Job remains is 27 hours and 28 minutes. Our next rest stop is in 1 hour and 59 minutes. Yeah, so part 2 would, as you guys know, part 2 is going to be a silent trip, as it always is. I know you guys have been loving the silent trips. I take it as, no, this truck is not in all the silent trip videos. I think a couple of them are Vipers, Peterbilt 389. I'm not sure. I really haven't checked that playlist. I've just been adding all the part 2 ones. The lights on here. Downhill. Let the weight push us. Once we get down here in the bottom of this hill, I'll hit the pause menu. Okay, so we're closer than I thought. Mike Gamble. I don't know yet. I'm talking to myself right now. And I do apologize about some of the corners I do take a little hot. Yeah, I know in the last video there was probably, I think, 2 of them. Yeah, I didn't mean to. I was actually checking out the scenery. Because, you know, this is one part of that map we haven't explored yet, so. Alright, let's go around this corner. Let the weight know that who's in charge. It's us up here. Looks like we're gonna get on the highway, but let's hit the escape button now. And there is our wonderful Peterbilt 379 that you can get in the Peterbilt 389 glider truck mod from John Ruda. I can't speak nothing. I can't speak nothing more or nothing less about this truck mod. I mean, I get asked so many questions. I did reach out to ask for permission to do the one video I have planned. I think we're going to be in the clear but I figured why not just ask for permission. Better be safe than sorry. But anyway, there's our wonderful truck. Let's actually do the Trailer Explorer here with the Rogers. So you can make it a single, you can make it a double. There's 4 variants of the body: flip axle, non-flip axle, a 55-ton, and 35-ton. The flip axle, you just have to hit a button. I forget which button it is, but I think it's F7. I don't know. I have to go back and read the thing. Now, here's the thing. Here's all the loads with the trailer. If you click on the 35-ton, you do lose a couple loads. If you click on the 55-ton, I think that's the one we're hauling now. The 55-ton, you get every single load with this trailer. And he does plan on adding more loads with this trailer. I think we're at 35. I'll have to go look. But here's all the different chassis configurations. If you have the California, I think, yeah, the California ones right here. There you go. But yeah, paint job. Now, it's just something fun that he did. I got told about this. This is pretty cool. The color changer. But here you go: green, gray, blue, red, and then you can do your custom metallic, which we'll just do the custom color. There you go. There's our blue that we run with the Peterbilt. And here's all this. I'm not going to go through each and every one, but I recommend this. A few of his other ones. The Tempe Super Hopper. Another one. Don't ignore the name, but this is his Manic log trailer. Good log trailer, good pool. Different cargo there. What else? Wilson Commander. Another good trailer. And the Barrett Livestock trailer. Really good trailer. Haven't had any problems. He did update all of his trailers. That's not one of them. So, but anyway, let's talk about our freight market load. Or let's talk about our load. Our load is, like I said, a Komatsu D155AXI crawler dozer, Bernal, Utah to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Trip time is 11 hours and 44 minutes. Trip distance, there we go, is 634 miles. Cargo mass is 80,512 pounds. Job income is $33,154, like I said, and $51.36 a mile. Now, we only have an hour and 45 left on our trip. And I was trying to make it out of Mob. Just so that, number one, it's not going to be that big of a video for you guys, and number two, it shouldn't be that long. But my goal was to either hit this rest area or one of these two down here, and it looks like we're going to hit this one. So that's the game plan for right now. Once we get into the city here, or once we get on the outskirts here, I can't remember how many red lights there are for here, but more than likely we're going to be stopping at this one, which is no big deal. Because as you guys know, trip part 2, silent trip. So, and for all you people who do not believe me, yes, there's Colorado. That would be the first yellow in Colorado. The only one we have not touched is Nevada. Someone messages me and says, I don't believe you. Well, here's your proof. So, and then over here is good old Missouri, which shockingly I haven't found. There was like one or two going to Colorado. I think they were going out to this way. We could have went to Missouri, but we probably will here shortly. All right, let's get back in the driver's seat. Two things to talk about. Number one, didn't really touch on the Martinsville Speedway with the NASCAR Cup Series. Denny Hamlin won that race. He also won this weekend in Darlington for Throwback Weekend, which we'll get to that in a minute. I want to talk about Martinsville. Before we go around this corner, or after we go around this corner, keep right. You got it. So, my only complaint about Martinsville was the Xfinity Series race. Just showing off the truck here for a little bit since we're on the highway. My only complaint is about Martinsville is the Xfinity Series and the way it ended. Okay, first of all, I'm a big Junior Motorsports fan. Alright, I also like a couple other guys in the series. My main guy is Justin Allgaier. Now, the reason I'm saying that is this. Sammy Smith, driver of the 8, one of Justin Allgaier's teammates. Yeah, probably not the brightest situation to do that. But I can tell you this right now. Looking back on that move, I don't blame him for what he did. He's not the main one I'm saying. The main one I'm saying is Sheldon Creed of 00. Dude, I didn't call for it. First of all, you're on Austin Hill's back bumper from turns 2 to turn 3. You didn't lift. You just kept pushing Hill, which then pushed Allgaier, which then, oh, here comes the big one. You know, like we're at a super speedway. Like, dude, what were you gonna do? Pushing Austin Hill and just Justin Allgaier. The Sammy Smith one, that happens. You know, that does happen in short track racing, the way he did that. I can't say much about that, you know. I don't blame Taylor Gray for coming at him. I don't. Which Taylor Gray is doing a phenomenal job with Joker Racing. Another one, Brandon Jones. Glad to see, you know, he was really good with Junior Motorsports. He didn't get the win. I don't think he did. But he did a really good job with Junior Motorsports, and he went back to Joe Gibbs. Proud of you, dude. Good job of winning at Darlington. But anyway, you know, that's my only gripe about Martinsville was this that finish in the Xfinity. The Truck Series and Cup Series, phenomenal races, hands down, phenomenal. Now let's get to Darlington. And I got asked this question by a viewer, did Larson intentionally do that? No, I feel like Larson must have lifted because his car was way loose. He must have lifted and then realized that Bubba was behind him. That's probably what happened. So no harm, no foul in my opinion, I don't think. I think Larson didn't realize that Bubba was actually dead on behind him. Plus Larson was like 140 laps down, 160, maybe 180, I don't know. But I gotta tell you this, I love Throwback Weekend. I think Throwback Weekend is a good thing for NASCAR. It's imperative. It's imperative, and also lovely that, you know, we can bring back these paint schemes that, you know, growing up as a kid, I used to see that Terry Labonte number 5. You know, his last win was at Darlington in the Kellogg's number 5 in that paint scheme in the same colors that Kyle Larson ran. Loved it. William Byron representing Jeff Gordon in his last ride at Homestead in 2015. You know, silver, you know, beautiful car. Like, well done. Like, I just gotta clap for everybody who did throwback schemes. Well done. Phenomenal job as always. Now, to the teams that didn't do anything for Throwback Weekend, I don't blame you. I understand. I think Ricky Stenhouse Jr. team, I think they just went with their normal stuff. I think a few other guys did in the Cup Series. Why are we all in this lane? Okay, I'm gonna be the jackass. Screw it. There was no sign that said no trucks in the left lane. At least I don't think there was. I'm probably wrong. But anyway. Nope. What is that? Silverado. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway. Oh, drink a C4 energy drink. You'll be fine. Wrong button. There we go. But I must say, phenomenal job with the throwback schemes. My guys was one of my favorite. Oh, it was tough. I mean, for me personally, I love the 24 more, just because my favorite driver, and plus my role model growing up, Jeff Gordon, that car. Austin Cindrix, number 2. Going it back to Dale Earnhardt, love that. Trying to think of Joey Logano's throwback, but love that one too. That was really unique and different, I must say. So, trying to get a few other ones. I know Xfinity. I know a couple of Xfinity teams ran a couple. I'm about to say, did you back off? Yeah, you better have, because I wasn't letting you over. Look at that, perfect timing. Let's stop it. Darlington, Danny Hamlin went back to back. You got a good throwback. I kind of like that. Not gonna lie, throwing it back to Carl Edwards. So, but slow down. There you go, good girl. Try not to interfere with the traffic here. What the hell happened here? Oh, I'm stuck. Alright, I'm gonna fix that, but not gonna do it off camera. That's my fault. Yeah, I'm gonna fix myself. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna jump to this camera shot real quick. Just want to say thank you for all the love on here. 800 and I think we're at like 815 subscribers. Thank you guys for all the love on here. We are just growing. I have new goals set for YouTube. Um, yeah, I plan on doing more videos. Maybe take a break from the trucking ones. Maybe do some other ones. But at the moment, I don't know yet. We're gonna wait and see. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the love on here. Remember, next Monday or Tuesday, part 2, Silent Trip. But anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you all later. All right? Bye.